This one is actually my grandpa's favorite. Not the chicharra one. This chicharra is the second favorite. This one's his real favorite. When it comes to jokes, this is my opus, like chef's kiss. Is there anybody here a fan of the Winter Olympics? Oh, shit, there goes that joke. No, I know that. I knew that was going to happen. There's a reason that happens. I know that. Because nobody gets excited about the Winter Olympics if you're Mexican. It's too cold, you know. Even if we wanted to participate in the Winter Olympics, your mom would never let you go out like that in tights. Recién bañado. You're gonna go out in tights. Mijo, I'm like, where are you going? I'm gonna go bobsledding. Te acabas de bañar. Your face is gonna get crooked. You ever heard your mom tell you that? You're like, Mom, that's an old wives' tale. Old wives' tale. Go ahead and go outside there. Go ahead and go outside. But you're gonna come back to I'm gonna tell you, go back outside until the other side evens out. Quasimodo. Even if you wanted to participate in the Winter Olympics, it's hard, man. It gets too cold. We have to bust out the San Marcos blankets, right? The Mexican tiger blankets. The bad thing about that is that we have to take them off the windows because they're being used as curtains during the summertime. You ever seen the Mexican tiger in somebody's window? Yeah. That means they're Catholic. That's to scare the Mormons away. It's like, come on, let's go. They're Catholic. No, how do you know they're Catholic? Well, didn't you see the Virgin Mary next to Pancho Villa? Am I the only one that has that blanket? And in the Winter Olympics, they have this sport called curling. If you don't know what curling is, that's when they grab this rock, they put a handle on it, and they slide it down the ice. Then you got two guys in front of that sweeping and right? If white people can invent a sport like that, why can't we invent a sport that we would dominate? You know? Why can't we invent a sport that's just specifically made for us? Imagine if somebody made a sport specifically made for us. I'm talking about a Huapango Marathon. You know those dances? Do you know what a Huapango Marathon is, sir? Huapango. You know what the Cotton Eye Joe is? The Cotton Eye Joe is like the white version of a Huapango, but just imagine the Cotton Eye Joe with a much lower credit score. Okay, that's just a Huapango. Right? And these things happen at quinceañeras, bro. They go on forever. You ever go to a quinceañera? Huapangos last like 4 days. And everybody, the band is all tired. They're like, "Están cansados! Are you tired?" No! Your Tia Lupus lost like 36 pounds. And at every quinceañera that we have where they play these things, they have the most overweight person in our family, your cousin Myra, that likes to wear the least amount of clothing. You know what I'm talking about? She likes to wear those gladiator sandals that wrap up all the way to the knee. She thinks she looks hot, but it looks like she put a bunch of rubber bands around a loaf of bread. Like she put ligas around a barra de pan. She's got a skirt on and she's got a tank top on that doesn't quite cover everything. She's got LOL sticking out in layers of lonja. She's looking like a half-open can of biscuits on the dance floor, you know? She's got everything hanging out. Her ombligo is sticking out from the bottom of her tank top that she got tattooed back in 1996 with a Godsmack sun wrapped around her belly button. Yeah, but since then she's had 12 kids from 6 different dudes, so it exploded into a supernova. That's a science joke. And at every quinceañera, we also have the oldest really living relative in your family. Your great tatarabuela. She's like 562 years old. And the only reason she's alive is because death just forgot about her. And they wheel her in an iron lung and everything. And your parents are the ones that make you feel real bad. You better go say hi to your grandma. Your grandma's here, you better go say hi to her. You never know when you're gonna see her again. A lo mejor cuando la están metiendo al pozo, that's when you're gonna see her again, and you're gonna feel real bad because you didn't say hi to her right now. You're like, "Ta bueno, ma, cálmate." And you walk up to your grandma. You're like, "Hey, grandma, are you having a good time?" And there's a fly in her eyelid, like a Venus flytrap. Like, "Mijo." Just closes the fly in there. Fly. Mátame, mijo. Just staring at you through the fly. Mátame. Así como esta mosca, mijo. Estos huercos, they just want me alive para darme el cheque. And I have to take 60 pills a day just to stay alive. Ya no puedo. Then she lets go of the fly. You're like, "Are you okay, Grandma?" And then the song starts, that song that everybody knows. Beep, 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 beep. And she's like, "Háganse en un lado, ahí voy yo." And she's the first one on the floor, right? ¡Para atrás! ¡Vuelta! Now the tennis ball, now the dance floor is all scratched up with tennis ball scratch marks. We could do it, bro. You know? You imagine a Huapango race, like an actual Olympic event. Ladies and gentlemen, here we're at the Huapango Marathon starting line, where I'm getting word the Valley team and South Texas team is looking rather tenacious and ready to win. You can actually recognize them because they're the ones wearing the shiny shirts with the Virgin Mary on the back. And they're also wearing giant belt buckles with their last name in Old English letters. We now go down to the action where the band is getting ready to start. Because the Huapango Marathon doesn't start off with a gun, you know? On your mark, get set. No, it starts off with a Huapango that everybody knows, right? Beep, 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 and the Valley team is taking off. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting word there. The San Antonio team is now traveling backwards, trying to mock their opponents with their brightly colored ostrich boots. 26 miles later, right? Because we're Hispanic, we can do that. You ever go to quinceañeras? Huapangos last like 4 days, I tell you. We're still going at it. 26 miles later, ladies and gentlemen, the South Texas team is still going on strong, and I'm getting word the Canadian team actually died a few miles back. They could not handle the hot Huapangoing action. On a sad note, 5-year-old Huapangoing phenom Leslie Rodriguez from Floresville, Texas, pulled a hamstring in the middle of the race. Don't worry, she was quickly cured by the grandmother on the team with a method they call Sana Sana Colita Durana. I don't know what's in that frog's ass, but apparently it works. We know go down to the finish line where the South Texas team is looking to finish the race in circles, ladies and gentlemen. And after the playing of the South Texas anthem, we have a special treat, an interview with the captain of the South Texas team, Juan Jose de la Luz Burgias Gonzalez Martinez III Jr. .com. And we get on the podium, right? They start playing this song that represents us. Represents us as a culture. And you get up there and they put the medal around your neck, and it's like, and you know, if you know the song, feel free to sing along with it. You're there with your hand over your heart, and it's like, y volver, volver. You guys know that song. It's your high school graduation song. Because you didn't get a diploma, you had to volver for summer school, right? Hey guys, my name is Raymond Orta, man. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you so much. Guys.